baby bus!
Let's go, Sheriff Labrador!
Where is Gray Donkey?
Doodle Bear, I'm going home now. See you! See you!
In the early evening, parents began to pick up their children from school. Only Doodle Bear remained alone in the classroom. On seeing this, Sheriff Labrador walked over and patted Doodle Bear on the head.
Doodle Bear, your mother called to say she has to work overtime today, and we'll be a little bit late to pick you up. But don't worry, I'll stay with you until your mother arrives.
All right.
Doodle Bear nodded in understanding. At that moment, a figure appeared at the door of the classroom.
Oh, it's Bob! She's here to pick me up! Huh? Oh, that's not my mom. That's Gray Donkey's dad.
Sorry, Sheriff Labrador. I'm late because of an emergency. Hey, where's Gray Donkey?
Sheriff Labrador and Mr. Jack, Gray Donkey's father, looked around, but there was no sign of Gray Donkey. Doodle Bear raised his hand.
I know what happened. Mr. Wolf picked up Gray Donkey. He said, he said he works with Gray Donkey's father.
Mr. Wolf?
Yes. Mr. Wolf bought strawberry ice cream for Gray Donkey, and he said he would take Gray Donkey to the amusement park to ride the roller coasters. Then, Gray Donkey left with him.
That's weird. I don't have a wolf colleague.
Oh, no.
And I didn't ask anyone else to pick Gray Donkey up. Hey, I need to talk to Guard Giraffe right now.
Sheriff Labrador and Mr. Jack went to see Guard Giraffe. Puzzled, Guard Giraffe took out an employee ID badge from the drawer.
Huh? You don't know this, Mr. Wolf? That's impossible. Look, this is the employee ID badge of your colleague, Mr. Wolf. There's even a picture of him on it. It looks like you both work for the same company, and since he left this employee ID badge, so I allowed him to pick up Gray Donkey.
Let me see that. Oh, no! This badge clearly belongs to my colleague, Husky. Husky lost it the other day.
After hearing Mr. Jack's response, the look on Sheriff Labrador's face immediately became serious.
This doesn't look good at all. I'm afraid that Mr. Wolf is a criminal who abducts children. He took advantage of his resemblance to Husky and used Husky's employee ID badge in his efforts to lure Gray Donkey away.
What?
Mr. Jack's long face went deathly pale. Suddenly, his mobile phone rang.
Is Gray Donkey's father there? I have your son. If you want to see him again, prepare $100,000 and deliver it to 565 Apple Pie Street. And I'll ensure he makes it home safe and sound. Otherwise...
Oh, God! My son has been abducted! What should I do? What should I do? Sheriff Labrador, tell me, what should I do if something happens to my baby boy? Oh, no!
Mr. Jack became frantic, stamping up and down. Sheriff Labrador, however, remained calm, rubbing his chin.
565 Apple Pie Street. Calm down, Mr. Jack. I have an idea. Why don't we...
Carrying a large briefcase full of money, Mr. Jack headed to 565 Apple Pie Street. 565 Apple Pie Street was an old house and was dim and dark inside. Mr. Jack entered the house with a flashlight in his hand. Then, a shadowy figure with long, scraggly hair emerged from the shadows.
You're finally here! Did you bring all of my money?
Yes, I did! Don't hurt my son!
Black Wolf's lips curled into an evil smirk of satisfaction and pointed to Gray Donkey behind him, his hands and feet tied and mouth covered.
I told you as long as you deliver the money on time, I won't hurt him. But I need to check the money first and make sure you're not pulling any tricks
Black Wolf quickly stepped forward and snatched the briefcase from Mr. Jack's hand. Then he grinned from ear to ear at the sight of the thick wads of money in the briefcase. But Black Wolf did not notice two figures creeping in through the window behind him. It was Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman.
Shh, be quiet, Gray Donkey. We're here to rescue you.
Officer Doberman quickly untied Gray Donkey and moved him to a safe area. When Black Wolf turned around, instead of seeing the shivering Gray Donkey, he saw Sheriff Labrador and Officer Doberman. That made Black Wolf's hair stand on end.
What? What is this? Where is Gray Donkey?
Black Wolf, you're suspected of kidnapping. Now come with me to the police station.
In one fell swoop, Sheriff Labrador tackled Black Wolf to the ground and handcuffed him. Officer Doberman took Black Wolf to the police station. The case was finally closed. Gray Donkey ran into Mr. Jack's arms, crying.
My son! My son! Oh, thank God! I'm so glad you're okay!
Dad, I was so scared. I thought that Mr. Wolf was a good man. He bought me strawberry ice cream. But I didn't realize.
Gray Donkey, as the saying goes, looks can be deceiving. Remember, never accept anything from a stranger, and don't believe what a stranger tells you or follow him anywhere. If you remember these things, you'll be able to protect yourself. Got it?
I got it, Sheriff Labrador.
Mini episode on safety. Woof!
You are so smart, Doodle Bear. You didn't fall for Black Wolf's lies this time.
That's because I don't like strawberry ice cream and can't go on roller coasters.
Doodle Bear, you shouldn't think like that. Time to learn safety with Sheriff Labrador. Boys and girls, remember that you should never eat anything given to you by a stranger, regardless of whether or not it's something you like to eat. And never go anywhere with a stranger, regardless of whether or not it's someplace you're interested in going. After school, you should follow the teacher's directions and never go off with strangers or believe what they tell you. If you remember this, you can protect yourself from danger.